Welcome to the No Matter What Mastermind 2024. We are working the Aligned Action Adventure part of the No Matter What Mastermind group. The crux of this journey into self-aligned action is to arrive at a deep knowing that you're already okay, that there is enough, there always was enough, there always will be enough. Celebrating your progress, naming your holdouts, forgiving yourself and others so you cherish that sacred process. It really is for the part of you that is a visionary leader. And whether that is just the leader of your own life, the leader of all the littlest parts of you who need you so much, the leader of your family, your vision, your work life, what it is you have to offer in this world. And as such, we are change agents, people who create paradigm shifts. What we are doing here, I could tell today, working with someone who had done a lot of spiritual work, that she could just see that this is a new paradigm, a new way of thinking, always using whatever upsets you as a path to peace. So you are change agents, you are change makers and trailblazers, and to really work in the ways that we would get out. We would get in our own way of not being that. And of course, you have a sense of what this program is about, but it is the place where each of you, as a purposeful woman, become unstoppable. And as many of you know, because you've worked with me before, that this is about embracing challenges as catalysts. We're really working on turning vision into impact. So much of what happens when you're first learning this work is letting go of goals and agendas and trying to control and believing an outcome has to go a certain way. However, once you've gotten through that, the next level is to find out how are you getting in the way of what might be naturally unfolding. And that's what this course is about, is going ahead and naming a vision and a goal, and then finding out what are our stumbling blocks. And that becomes the very clear pathway to our work. So again, it's about a path to unconditional thriving. Even today, we'll look at where are you not completely and deliriously happy with the parts of your life and fed by those things. So again, this is about igniting change from within. And just let this little slideshow here be almost a motive, like a meditation already for you to start thinking, okay, how am I going to be unveiling my path to my greatest purpose and fulfillment within myself, in my relationships with others, and where for the greater good? And I think that starts with self-acceptance, self-accountability, self-aligned action. So in this year, we are going to be embracing a new era of personal empowerment and partnering with other visionary trailblazers for profound personal and professional metamorphosis. So this is, where your visionary mind meets effective action, where transformation inspires real change in your environment, in those around you, and where you get to harmonize whatever you're doing, all the pieces of your life. So the way we craft legacies is really, one vision at a time. And by reaping the lasting shifts of the nudges that keep you awake and the aspirations that drive you, no matter what way is your platform to not just dream, but actualize those dreams. So we do that with this amazing support and partnership in purpose and the brain-friendly structure of this template, this very predictable kind of work that you can do by yourself in partnership with me and in the group. And here's where we're going to work on shifting your relationship with yourself, which I call self-solidarity. So this is still about the science of self-solidarity, transforming self-doubt into power. It's where you uncover the power of standing firmly with yourself, transforming regret and self-criticism into sources of unyielding strength. And shift 2 is your relationship with others, where we change conflict to clarity and compassion and elevate your relationships to new heights. So you'll know how to create those harmonious, fulfilling relationships. Those of you who have done this program before, I can think of a couple right now who are here having some very different relationships with the people at home, their extended family, people they thought they couldn't necessarily be around. And then relationship with life, we work on turning overwhelm to overflow for your path to true prosperity, for a new understanding of time, purpose, identity, transforming your toxic thought traps into secrets of a life filled with abundance, purpose, and joy. So we're getting started now. I wanted to let you know what's included is where we are now is the twice a month transformative coaching calls and replays. And all the teaching here, the interaction, the side door coaching that you get by listening to others, seeing your journey reflected in them. Again, don't worry about the things where I put the value in there, but these are Q&A teaching coaching calls. Sometimes it's a lot of teaching, sometimes multiple people are in the hot seat, and sometimes we hone in on one really deep session that everyone gets quite a bit out of. We also will have specialized deep dive experiences where we spend 4 or 5 hours in a day going deeply into a topic. I believe there will be 2 of those, and those are also offset if you're willing to come virtually or in person to a retreat. Something new that I've added is quarterly strategy sessions with me for your personalized pathways to success. We'll really look at, okay, what's going on with this course? Are you doing the work? Where is it falling down? What's working for you? How far? Let's celebrate how far you've come. What's next for this quarter? What do you really want to hone in on? Let's target some goals and find out how we can better support you. And that leads again to my team support for both technical and motivational guidance. So for example, if you're stuck on turnarounds and we want to just put you with somebody for a little session, if you're having trouble with the course portal or any of our communication things, we can put you in with someone on our team, or we can have a special little group session to address those things. I've done that before where we just walk through people through their tech questions, and anybody who could come wanted to, and we recorded it for others. The partner practice and peer engagement is always one of the best things, and this is the only group where we really do that on a sustained basis. This is where you really get to know people and laugh and figure out the way to do this, and kind of bare your soul if you want to. In the No Matter What Matters, the first segment at the beginning of the course, the first module, it talks about this balance between really opening your heart and opening yourself, but also making sure you're paying attention to where you feel safe and where you want confidentiality. And this particular group in these calls, this is completely confidential. This doesn't go anywhere. If we see an amazing little inquiry or something that you said or did that we would like to share educationally or otherwise, we would get your written permission to do that. Over the years, people have both loved the partner work the most and felt it connected them to the rest of the group and to individuals who become friends for life, literally, and who know how to hold them and have fun with them, all of it. We have 5 modules that we go through over the course of the year, and we normally switch partners every 2 modules. The big bonus is that you get 1 week of text coaching with me, which is, of the private coaching comes with an hour and a half session, a full week of text coaching, and we can even do a follow-up call at the end of that. Exclusive pricing on things like retreats. We don't have that totally dialed in. It's going to be different for each event, so I didn't put a value on that. And then the resource library, which is you'll be getting all of the happiness hacks here as part of your curriculum rather than buying them, and some new things that we've created over this past year. And then again, optional bonus is coming to the live Q&A to propel your progress and those replays, as well as the partner practice lab. So we'll do a Q&A once a month, the partner practice lab near the end of each 2-month module. So there'll be 5 of those, and a monthly Q&A where people just come in and ask their questions, bring their situations. People from the digital courses can also come to those. So there may be people outside of our group, whereas this is a closed group that you're in here. So anyway, there's stuff about what makes this different. But one of the things I think it is really sustainable self-growth. Once you've got it, it lasts. It doesn't go backwards. It's not just about self-care. It's about, really knowing how to evolve yourself, staying aligned with your vision from boardroom battles to PTA, and a really integration with holistic, your body, your mind, your ways of eating, your health, your personal and professional. And we find, it helps people achieve calm focus, boundless energy, all of that. So I think that's about it.